And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Payback post-show wrap-up. My name is Nick Manzoni. Thank you for hearing me tonight. And wow, Payback ended about 10 minutes ago, and I'm here to give you a quick rundown about what happened, and yeah, to give you a preview about what happened in my preview show or my prediction video. Everything went as expected. I predicted correct. Not all the matches, but I think I predicted the majority of matches correct. The only ones I got wrong was I believe Austin Aries is the new cruiserweight champion for some reason. I don't know why. And I think Chris Jericho winning. I got that wrong too. So two out of the seven is not that bad. But everything else when it's going as planned. Wow, what a main event with Roman and Braun Strowman. I don't even think it was a match. I think Roman uh it it wasn't even a match to me. It wasn't fair. It lasted just I think over 10 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. Um yeah. So wow. I'm here to answer any questions about payback and what you thought and if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. It's, there we go. Let's check this out first. All right. So we are going to go over some of the matches and some of the things that what happened tonight. And I think the main event did nothing for anybody. I think it hurt. Uh, I would probably be the first one to say this, but I think it hurt Braun Strowman more than anything because that match didn't do anything for him. Just more of the same status quo. They established he's a monster, but we already knew that going in. So nothing was different. Nothing was too extreme. It kind of just like felt like it was a copy and paste. If that makes sense, it was the carbon copy of what happened in Raw a couple of weeks ago. Um, yeah, there was nothing that stood out to me tonight. The main event very it was good. It wasn't great. It was good. It did what it needed to do in the long run. What it needed to do, but I was expecting so much more in terms of establishing Braun Strowman as a top star. And I think in that type of matchup, it kind of hurt Braun Strowman, if that makes sense. He got the win and he looked strong, but it kind of hurt him at the same time. Um, so I don't know what's going to happen from here. Not much can happen from here. All that needs to be done is to build up to SummerSlam, which is probably about 4.5 months away, 4.5 to 3 months away. And um, yeah, I don't think it had the. I was looking, in my opinion, I was looking for so much more from Braun Strowman. Establish yourself, create a new feud with different superstars. I think this feud is going to drag on and on and on, and I think it's time for Braun Strowman to move on. And I don't think it very did anything for both superstars, but we'll see on Raw tomorrow night. So that's my take on the main event. Let's move on to the House of Horrors match. And you just you just shake your head. You really want to pound your fist to the ground and shake your head because what the hell was that? What in the hell did I just watch with the House of Horror match? It was first of all, it seemed like an episode of freaking Ghost Adventures than the House of Horror match, and it seemed like an episode of Picture Upper than a freaking House of Horror match. If you go in the house and tip a fridge on somebody, what you're thinking is you immediately hate that person or something's mentally wrong with you because the match wasn't good, the build up wasn't good. I think they screwed up the whole feud, the whole angle, and now Randy Orton's got the unfortunate pressure of defending against Jinder Mahal in a couple weeks, which would be a fun match at Backlash. So yay! The Chicago fans will be all over that one. I can't wait to get to Chicago in 2 weeks just to see what will happen with that. Um, what does this do for Bray Wyatt? How does this help Bray Wyatt? I'm not sure. How does this help Randy Orton? It doesn't help Randy Orton. This, I'll tell you what, folks. This was the pay per view that didn't help anybody for nobody, and this was a blah pay per view. It fell way flat, and I can't say I'm disappointed because I knew what I was getting into myself with by watching this. It wasn't a train wreck by any stretch of imagination, but it wasn't. It didn't do anything. It didn't establish any new storylines, any new superstars, anything at all. I believe there was a segment with the Miz and Finn Balor and someone else, but I I, I missed that one. I was going to the bathroom when it was on, and honestly, I really didn't care. I'll be honest, I really didn't care. I thought the segment would deliver more, and it didn't. It just fell flat, and there's no hope. There's nothing to get excited for, and I just hope that Raw is good tomorrow night because if Raw's not good tomorrow night, I'm in trouble. And we got a pay per view 2 weeks away, but that's the SmackDown side, and hopefully SmackDown is better than Raw because this Raw pay per view was absolutely garbage and absolutely terrible. So if you have any questions, I'll be taking your questions and your answers. So feel free to ask any questions that you want. Um, yeah. So just one thing I did get right is the Barry versus Alexa Bliss match. I thought Barry was going to lose, and she in fact ended up losing women's championship. Um, I don't know. I mean, no superstar wins in their hometown ever. That's an unwritten rule for WWE. No superstar wins in their hometown ever, and it's not like the surprise. Um, it's it's just what happens in WWE. It's an unwritten rule, and yeah, it's it's unfortunate. And again, what are they going to do with Alexa Bliss? Who knows? What are they going to do with Barry? Who the heck knows? I don't know. I have no idea. And you just entered this pay per view not expecting much, but you get so much less than not expecting much. Again, what do you do? What do you do with what do you do with the title picture? The title has been defended in about 4 weeks, and Brock Lesnar won't be on Raw until probably July. So you're looking at probably 2.5 months before the title's defended in any capacity or form. And that is not good for a top four to have their title not defended every week and not have their top superstar on every week. And it's a problem of being uh, part time because you don't know what's going to happen. You can't establish anything, and it sucks. It really does suck. Um, so again, there's not much to say about this, although I don't know. I it's there's there's really little that went on tonight that I can't point to one thing and say, that was good, that was great. It was it was okay. But I was expecting a lot more than what happened. It's like going out to a restaurant and having high expectations, but walking out still hungry. That's what it's like. You wanted more. You wanted the writers not to be lazy and unfortunately tonight they were. And I'm sorry, I'm not completely screwing the picture because I guess some elements were good. I guess the cruiserweight match was good, but again, I'm from a long-time wrestling fan's perspective. You want so much more than you got tonight. You wanted new storylines to start. You wanted development of characters. You wanted the storyline to take a different toll. And again, with the main event with Braun Strowman, it just felt like more of the same, you know? And that's not good. That's not good at all. And I mean, there's nothing that you can do. Unfortunately, I'm just reading the results here on the matches or the match I missed, and mm, I'm not sold. I'm not sold. So this may be an abbreviated post show because I felt like nothing happened in the pay per view, and it's sad when I have to cut this short because nothing happened on the pay per view. Um, yeah, it's sad that I have to I can come back to you guys and not go by match because you guys saw match what happened and you saw Austin Aries cut to the cruiserweight title and that should have happened at WrestleMania and I thought Network should have retained but who am I? I'm not a creative writer for WWE. I'm sorry, I'm just watching the Red Sox game as well. That the Red Sox game is more interesting than we'll figure it out. Because tonight WWE really needed to deliver in their presentation in their storyline advancement way short in that. And I felt like if if I'm if I'm paying customer, if I went to the arena and watched that, I felt like I was going home defeated. And I was going home empty-handed. Not like WrestleMania. WrestleMania was far and away better than Payback. And I think why they put all their eggs in one basket with WrestleMania is because WrestleMania is the top show. So if you want to put one or all your eggs in the WrestleMania basket and not have a poor performance following up. Because I remember back in the early to mid '90s, even the late '90s, the pay per view after WrestleMania was to establish new feuds to end WrestleMania, to establish new feuds, and that's what they did with WWE Backlash back or WWF Backlash back in the day. But now with Payback, there's it just felt like come on, you wanted something to happen, and when nothing happened, you were just like, what the hell, you know? Uh, I don't know. There's not much I can say. There's not much I can report because nothing happened tonight, and it's sad and it's unbelievably frustrating from the point where if you're a wrestling fan and if you desire more and you're not getting more, what do you do? I mean, you still watch, but what can you do? You can't. I guess you can't really do anything because Vince knows what he's doing and he gets the finger in his button and he likes to screw with wrestling fans and it's it's so bad. Um, as far as the matches go, Billy and Alexa Bliss was pretty good. It was okay. It wasn't it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It was just okay. I think the right person won in this instance. Uh, they said Alexa Bliss became the first women's championship in the wall championship. She becomes the first one. So congratulations to her. But other than that, man, I mean, yeah, I mean you can't really say anything about the picture. It was it was terrible. It was not good. And I'm hoping that tomorrow night Raw is so much better. they need to get me interested in Raw, and this preview Raw any more than it did. I don't know. I just I kind of feel embarrassed because I wanted I wanted so much from this preview where I can come back and say, hey, that main event very made Strowman take off, and that made it very look very helped Strowman look like a very good guy, but it really didn't. It was more of the same, and it really I think in my opinion it hurt both guys and it really helped both guys. If you want to establish uh, Roman or Braun Strowman as a monster, yes, you have him pick up the victory. That was all on good. The right guy made the call. The right guy won, and yeah. But if you if you want more of the same, you keep going like this, and yeah. Not much I can say about the pay per view other than it was just meh. All the matches went as expected. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. So I'm hoping that you guys have comments or opinions because I certainly don't. And again, what I here's what I would do. Simply with the tag team division tomorrow night at all, it needs to start fresh. It needs to have different storylines. It needs to start fresh because we need to get out of this WrestleMania funk, and we need to establish new stars, and we need to finally bring back Brock Lesnar in the picture. Unfortunately, he needs to come back, even though he's part time. He needs to come back because without him, the product suffers, and you can tell by the ratings, and you can tell by the viewership, and you can tell by the WWE getting beat by Love and Hip Hop every week, and it's not right. That shouldn't happen. Uh, I understand it's a kid-friendly environment now. It's PG, but try to establish new stars. I mean, it's clear that no one likes Roman Reigns. Kids don't like Roman Reigns. We don't like Roman Reigns. So it's time for him to go in a different direction. You need to start building him up again. Bring him down the ladder just a bit. Bring him up, build him up again like you did. Because when you build him up and when he's not in the main event, he's good. When he's in the main event, he's absolutely terrible. And I mean that's just my opinion. I know it's harsh, but it's just my opinion. You need to build him up. You need to establish someone new that could take out Strowman. And when it's not the Big Show because the Big Show is past his prime. It's not going to be anyone else. Maybe it becomes Kurt Angle. Maybe Kurt Angle has to take matters into his own hands. And that would be kind of cool if he did it, but maybe it's uh maybe it's Triple H back in face Braun Strowman, but they would never pull it off. Maybe it's I don't know. The mid card so weak that to put Braun Strowman in the main event every week. You can't do that. You need to have some sort of title picture in your main event because if you don't, your product's going to suffer, and we see that tonight. So if I were to give a grade on WWE Payback, I would have to give it a D or D plus. I think um this preview actually hurt uh everybody involved, and it did nothing for anybody involved. And hopefully tomorrow night Raw is so much better. It better be far and away better than this pay per view because this pay per view fell flat on the floor, and I'm sorry that I have to say that I'm empty handed, guys. I don't know what to talk about because everything was just horrendous. So, yeah, I think with that being said, I will wrap it up here. And if you guys have any comments, leave a comment in the comment section below. I will get back to you tomorrow morning. Excited to announce this that tomorrow we will be getting back to the food reviews, and yeah, Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this other than the pay-per-view was a flat for me, and I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know, and I know the pay-per-view was terrible, but that's it. And that would do it for my post show. I know it was only 20 minutes long, and I'm sorry. I could probably go another 10 minutes, but there's nothing to talk about as far as the pay-per-view. So I hope you enjoyed this mini pre or post show, and I want to thank you for joining me tonight. And I hope Raw is so much better tomorrow because WWE fans need it, and they need it so bad that to establish a new star to take out Braun Strowman. And yeah, so I'm gonna get going because I have to go to bed and make a birdie. But thank you for joining me on the Payback Post show. Please like, please share, please subscribe to all my videos. And until next time, folks, have a good night, and I will see you right back here tomorrow, folks. Bye.